All right, so this is if you have a data set with greater than 5,000 samples, or 5,000 aligned features rather, not samples, and you want to take the top 5,000 or perhaps make a bin of the first 5,000 and the second 5,000. And so we're just going to do the top 5,000 just to be easy about it. But we're going to go to data, CSV, going to select it. We have one on our desktop, and it is this one right here. First, I'll bring it in Excel and show you how many, well, let's see. So we're going to transform the data first. And we're just going to do the first basic steps, which are deleting the top 4 rows and promoting the headers. Go to remove rows, remove top rows. It'll be 4. And then we're going to promote the headers. And then we're just going to take this into Excel real quick, and we can just count the rows. There's another way to do this in Power Query, but so there are 9,875 rows here. We want to whittle it down to 4,000 or perhaps 499 because Metabolite Analyst won't handle more than that many rows of data. And so to get back into Power Query, you can just double click this, and we are going to do, so when we want to take the top 5,000, in this case, we want to take the top 5,000 with the most intensities, and the way we could do that is to sum, or rather average the intensities in all the samples and then sort on that from high to low, and then cut off anything below 5,000 or 499 rows. And so we'll do a bit of simple stuff first, and then we will get to that filtering. And so I'm going to choose columns like we had done in the previous one. We're going to unselect everything, select M over Z and average in, or sorry, retention time in M over Z, and then we'll just select the samples we're interested in. We could have kept the analyte column if we wanted to filter on that. Sorry, the metabolite column. Right now, we're generally just interested in the intensity average of all the samples, which are these 3 columns. And then, so right now we're gonna go ahead and do the merge of these 2 by going to merge columns and do it on a custom underscore, and then we'll say MZRT as the name of our column. That is there. And so we want to get the average values of these guys, or if we had 15 or 20, however many we have, we would select them all using Control or holding Shift. And then we go to add new column, and then we're going to come over here to stats. We are going to go to average. We will click that. It'll add a new column with averages. On this new column, we would like to sort, and it will be sort by descending. And so we have the highest average, highest average of the intensities from all the samples here. And now we have something we can use to, well, we have it sorted this way. Now we can select a cutoff. And so we go back to home over here. We go to keep, remove rows, and we want to say, no, keep rows. We want to keep rows, and we want to keep the range of rows. And so this is kind of strange, but it says what is the first row you want to keep, and then what is the how many number of them after that. So if I put 1 here and I put 5,000 here, it will go start at 1 and it will keep 5,000 rows after. And so if you put 100 here and you put 5,000 here, it's going to take everything after the first 100 rows, and it's going to take 5,000 of them. So just know that it's not 1 to 5,000, although the way this is listed now, it would do that. But it's just kind of a strange way to ask it. And so we'll say 1 to 5,000. We say OK. And so now it only has the first 5,000 rows. And now, because we don't need this average column, we only needed it there, we can go to remove column. And so from here, if we go to save and close, we select here, there are 5,001 because the header is counted here. One thing I'm not sure about and we'll have to play around with is whether that the 5,000 total rows includes the top 2, which will be, this will be sample, and then this will be label, and that'll be A, B, and C. So it may be 4998 of the actual data rows that you can have before Metabolist Analyst has a trouble with it. And so there's a way you could also do this where you say take the top 5,000 and then you go and take the next one. So real quick, I'll show you how to do that. This doesn't reflect the little editing I just did in there, but say you did this, and so we sorted the rows. We're back to the sort row, and then we go to keep rows, keep range of rows. Then you would say first row would be 5,000, and then you'd be like, okay, the next 5,000 rows, and that would reflect everything after number 5,000. It would take 5,000 of those, and so that would be your second bin, and you would save those as two separate CSV files, and then process them separately. This is sort of a unique case. You would always want to do this. The main thing you want to do, probably want to do here, is what we demonstrated, where it's 1 to 5,000. You're only taking the top 5,000 based on mean intensity, and then you're just churning that because it's going to be your strongest signal. Data represents the strongest signal across all your samples. So yeah, that's how you do it.